The ceiling sagged and the hall was dark at 203 Gramercy Park. Mr. Sunshine hung up a sign and fell asleep until someone rang his bell. He got up from his soft seat and rushed out into the street. "Go," he said with angry face. "Go look for some other place. I don't permit cats or donkeys, people who have noisy hobbies, people with perambulators, people who keep alligators. To all those and sundry I say, thank you kindly, go away." And so, for evident reasons, several long seasons, the apartment at 203 was free of any tenantry. At last, a feeble lady's voice inquired whether there was any noise or commotion in the neighborhood. When he said no, she said very good, that she'd be there to see the charming apartment at 3:30. As Sunshine stood watching the clock, a sweet old lady came down the block. "Punctual," he said, "right on the dot." In a woman, that means an awful lot. Here comes indeed the perfect tenant. The absolute Mayflower descent. Quietly as a mouse, she came into the house. "Oh," she said, "it's a perfect delight. It's awfully homely, it's just right. It's exactly the kind of a place I hope to find. You may have a 5-year lease. I'm ready to sign it if you please. And here is a check for the first month's rent." "Dear madam," said Sunshine, "you're heaven sent." He did not know, the poor fool, that Miss Moore was running a music school. Forced to cancel your lease. She simply said, "Children, give it all you've got. I'm a patient man. I stand for a lot. But madam," he said, "this is the last straw. I shall see you in a court of law." After making all that fuss, he ran to catch a Fifth Avenue bus. He rushed to his lawyer and said, "George, will you please thoroughly examine this lease and tell me how I can best rid myself of this awful patent?" "Sunshine, I'm very much afraid this is a perfectly good lease. My advice is, in your place, I would make up my mind to face the music. And if things don't improve, I counsel you to pack and move." Sunshine tried hard for a while to find another domicile. He discovered that it was true, that rents were high and places few. Miss Moore felt fine in the early hours, although the radio prophesied showers. She exclaimed, "On my soul, I want only parasol." She finished her crumpet, and then she drank a second cup of tea and went to the bank. She drew enough money for the rent and an additional sum to be spent for a varied assortment of prizes for good default. The sky turned suddenly gray as Miss Moore was on her way. And the rain began to fall as she came to an auctioneer's hall. Inside the hall, a fella held up an antique umbrella, and the voice of the auctioneer bellowed, "Please let me hear if any of you you ladies and gents will offer me 10 cents. Miss Moore raised her right hand, and then the man on the auction stand shouted, Going, down, show for the lady that stands there alone. Miss Moore paid and said, thank you so much. I had no idea that such bargains were still to be had. I'll be more than glad to send a lot more people to your lovely store, and now I'll bid you good day. But he said there's a balance you have to pay. Young man, explain that to me, please. There are 2,000 umbrellas at 10 cents apiece. They've been lost or found and have gone astray on the trains and stations of Manhattan subway. Here, said Miss Moore, this just about leaves me flat. It cleans me out. I'm sorry, dear lady, all I can say is, you bid for the lot, and you have to pay. And so that afternoon came a trouble. And everyone in the block said, poor Miss Moore. In the neighborhood gossip, a woman named Hattie observed, the old girl must have gone batty. Miss Moore was totally immersed in umbrellas and music, she rehearsed. Sunshine said, I'm glad at last to see you up the proverbial tree. I'm happy, Miss Moore, to let you know that the game is up and out you go. You came here under false pretenses. I must have been out of my senses. This will teach me a lesson I'll never forget. Pack up now, for this place is to let. In a moment, children, we'll go on. My little friends, I'm very sorry. Please don't any of you worry. We shall simply wait for rain and sell the old umbrellas again. We shall continue to occupy this place. The Lord gives us a few days' grace. With the Lord's help, we'll soon send Mr. Sunshine his overdue rent. Sunshine, sunshine, go away and come again some other day. In answer to the powerful prayers of the son of an Irish cop, the sun was blotted out by layers of clouds, and the sky gave up. Rain pipes gurgled, guns choked, and the citizenry was soaked. Children left the house as the rain came down like out of a water main. Rusty Regan took pity on the mayor's reception committee. This customer is a United Nations delegate. The tall building is called the Empire State. It's windy, cold, and showery, and tough work on the Bowery. Miss Moore ascended to Columbia Heights and sold her umbrellas to Brooklynites. The last umbrella was sold in Astoria. Oh, there's a little for me from the order. After the downpour, Miss Moore suddenly was no longer poor. There was no more worry about the rent, and each child got a new instrument. They gave a concert in Carnegie Hall, and they played in Central Park's Mall. And as the tree was lit up in the dark, they celebrated Christmas in Ramsey Park. Late that night, a man came to the house. He muttered that he wasn't Santa Claus. You'll never guess, he said, who this is. I just came to wish you a Merry Christmas. I've become immune to noises. I love little children's voices. And I certainly make no exceptions to concerts and musical selections. And so Miss Moore smiled quietly and told Mr. Sunshine to come in out of the cold. He thanked her as he knocked the sleet and snow from his frozen feet. The cat sat on his lap and purred with mirth. The dog lay at his feet, and